In this video, we take a detailed look at the Cone Baby Disc, a very small miniature Ecodisc. This is the MX05 and these are rare. I've been looking at Ecodiscs for years and this is the first one I've ever come across. That just shows how rare these are. They are absolutely tiny and designed for very small applications, such as tiny little shafts in buildings, such as in older buildings that had a conversion to add a lift in, or for things like rich posh people's stately homes. So very small little applications. Applications are better suited to have a cone power disc, which is a 10-to-1 counterweightless lift, and as it doesn't have a counterweight, these lifts fill up the lift shaft better, so you have a bigger lift for your shaft. This makes the Cone MX05 regular but miniature Ecodisc a rather redundant lift with no real use, which is why they are so rare. These lifts have a capacity of 480 kilograms, so a very low capacity, and go 0.85 meter a second, so a bit slower than the typical base model Ecodisc. I refer to the MX06 as the base model Ecodisc because this is pretty much your basic bottom of the range little Ecodisc, but the MX05 is even smaller than this. Not many are installed because it's just a bit of a strange lift, to be honest. Let's take a look at the MX05. Notice that the brakes are in a different position to normal, which makes it look very weird. Now, looking at this picture of the MX05 on your computer screen, you may not notice that it's a lot smaller. This is because this motor has been made smaller in proportion. It's like I've taken an MX06 and shrunk it. So without the context of how big it is, and because everything's smaller, including the lift shafts obviously also smaller, it looks like it's kind of the same size, but trust me, it's not. When you see it in person, you can see how much smaller it is. Also notice that the brakes are the same brake as the MX06, so judging by the size of the brake compared to the rest of the motor, you can actually see it is a much smaller motor. Let's start this video off by taking a ride in it.
Doors open. Going down. Doors closed. Fourth floor. Doors open. Going down.
Let's now take a look in the logic cabinet.
Doors closed.
So for an 05, so it doesn't go 1. If I went slower than 1, that's interesting. Now what VF drive do you think it's got?
Doors open.
6-day inspection. Oh, it's got that drive. Didn't expect that.
6103, I thought it had an the specs drive.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting.
And let's surf it.
Fourth floor. Doors open. Going down. Doors closing. Doors closing. Ground floor. Doors open. Going up. Doors closing. Third floor. Doors opening. Going up. Doors closing. Fourth floor. Doors opening. Going down. Doors closing.
Good idea.